Nice. Mid-pack, right where I expect it to be.
Come on now.
Dude, these guys running 22.9s, like holy crap.
I know.
Got your race setup in?
Yeah.
Alright guys, welcome to week 15 of the Builders Cup Series. Thanks to Team Paradigm for sponsoring the race tonight here at Iowa. We have a handful of new drivers tonight. We welcome them into the league. I want to give you new guys a 60-second crash course of information you need to know. For our inaugural season, iRacing governs the race. We do not clear black flags.
Not gonna have
Let's go over
enough
pitting real quick. For green flag pitting, when there are tracks like ours where you have to decelerate in the race group pit, please announce you are pitting or throw up a hotkey if somebody is close behind you.
Make sure you keep drinking water today.
If you do not announce or throw a hotkey and you get rear-ended, that is on you. If no one is close behind you when you're ready to pit, no big deal. Please stay on the right-hand lane when going down pit road, and when pitting, we utilize the 32 method. 3 stalls in, 2 stalls out. Again, 3 stalls in, 2 stalls out. Most importantly, drivers in this league have worked extremely hard to create a very high competitive racing environment with minimum caution. Please make sure that is your #1 priority. One final piece of advice, don't wreck Randy. All right, broadcast team's ready to go. Let's do what we do, boys. Put a show on.
Shit. Okay.
Well, hello and good evening, everyone. If you are a fan of all things of Thursday night racing, it's time for the OB Builders Cup Series live from the virtual Iowa Speedway.
Hey, you remember when NLR and we had the duels?
Here just outside of Des Moines,
Or no, maybe it was qualifying. I don't remember what. Yeah, I think it was duels, maybe.
It's been a fan
Okay.
favorite, and
Remember how nervous we all were?
Yeah, well, that's what I was just saying. Like, I think I'm more nervous because I know people are battling points-wise. So I don't want to be that guy. I think that's my biggest thing. Is I know people are battling for points. So, like, we are brand new. I want to make it out of here clean, no incidents, no wrecking someone, no nothing. So.
Or 2025.
Yeah, that's fair.
Build that just happened recently. But my name is Taylor Burris. Alongside me is Sheldon Atkins, who will join us briefly, and our amazing producer, Mr. Austin Derbyshire.
I feel like there's a lot of speed.
Taking a look
this,
at
like
the
I said,
point
there's a
standings,
lot of speed in this car this week. So
shrunken a little
I think
bit since the
top
last time
10.
we were racing at the
I'm
yard.
pushing for a top 10.
Sean Conklin still holds the points lead by
Yeah, that would be sweet. I'm gonna try and not burn my shit up.
Sits in third with
Yeah,
Derek
you can go 112 laps
Hitter
on fuel,
rounds
but
out
I don't
top
think you can
five.
do
Joseph
112
Kaiser,
laps
Brett
on
Carr,
tires here.
Austin Edstrom,
Right.
Rocket Man with Chris Vinson and Josh Schaffner.
And we got
rounding out your
230
top 10
laps.
as we progress further into this season of the OB Builders Cup Series. We do have a little bit of talk about here as we talk about the keys to victory and the keys to the race. First thing we have to talk about is that it's about one and a half groove racing, especially with the new pavement that is added on the bottom of the racetrack through turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can maybe go up half a lane once that new pavement ends and the old one begins. That's where you're going to run into problems, and you'll actually get magnetized to where you go right up against that outside wall and have a
Feels like the longest grid ever.
Down. Of course, one of the things we talked about, this is a brand new track refresh. This track has been newly restored as
I haven't either. I've still got another minute.
Making the much needed adjustments for us to enjoy some great racing and to keep up to date with the world of NASCAR competition.
So YouTube
finally,
doesn't show.
We know that it's going to happen here. These cars are going to have to go through the cheese grater. This track is
So
known to
YouTube
tear up
doesn't
tires
show
very easily
your shit
and
on
very
Discord,
quickly.
so I need to figure
6
that
sets
out.
of tires for these
Yeah, I
drivers
noticed
here
that.
tonight.
It shows that you're live, but it doesn't show
pit road to get you a fresh set of Goodyear Eagles. And let's go ahead and give you your starting lineup for today's racing action. On the
Yeah, it didn't pop it up in your stream thing.
943 from Blue Point, New York. It is Joseph Goulart in the number 98. Alongside him is your points leader from Campbell Hall, New York.
Or in the
is
Team
Sean
Streams
Conklin.
channel.
We are gonna
Row
roll.
number 2, we'll see Michael.
Yeah,
Gottlieb
like it shows
joining
that
us
you
here
went
tonight,
live, but it doesn't
followed by
show
Tommy Gossett from
a
Smyrna,
link to
Tennessee.
click on. So
Moving on to row number 3, we'll
Oh,
see
that's
Dylan
weird.
Banks and
We need to figure something
Alabama, Adam Benefield. Moving on is Daniel Wise with Charlotte, North Carolina. Brandon Pascalacqua sitting in the 8th position. And rounding out your top 10 from Charlotte, North Carolina, Patrick Gitter, and Mount Pleasant, North Carolina. Rounding out your top 10, Randy Mullins.
Place we got Randy Belk with Josh Schaffner starting off in 12th. 13th place is going to be Luke Christian with Chris Crosby just outside 14th. 15th place we got Russell Black with Alexander Carr in 16th, followed by Chad Kibbe, Chris Hudson, Keegan Spilo, and Shane Clore. Rounding out your top 20.
21st position, we will see the driver of Jose Medina.
Let's
followed by
just make
Ralph
sure we
Hutchinson
guard
in
to the
22nd.
inside on this
23rd,
start.
we'll find Miami, Florida's Joseph Gazi.
A couple of these guys might try a power move down there into one.
In 25th
Close.
position, Chicago, Illinois, Matt DeCiani. With Sharpsburg, Georgia, of course, Brian Johnson. Chris Davis and Ridgewood, Virginia, Paul Gallimore will round out in 28th. Then it's going to be Chris Vincent from Holman, Wisconsin, and Avila, Florida's Greg Carr rounding out your top 30.
Boy, you looking forward to this one here, Taylor?
Absolutely, as the rest of the field goes through, it's Richard Kleiman, Sean Pinder, and Joshua Hyatt. Rounding
First
out
year
one
start,
of the
too.
largest field I have to say we've
Okay.
had here tonight, Sheldon.
Just be-
33
We're on
cars
one to
it's
go.
taking
you're pretty
to the track
fine
here.
with fresh tires,
Couple
but
of features.
very easy if you're on hot
and one
older
former
tires. So
champion
Okay.
racing with us here tonight. Michael Conti sitting
More of
there
a
in P3
gradual
in
get
that
into the
number
gas.
2018 Conti Chevrolet.
So, man, I'm just looking forward to, I've ran a lot of races here this week, seen a lot of them, spectated a few. And the one thing that I've noticed has been
all right, good luck, brother.
all week.
Let's keep it
Aside
clean.
from, the
Yep,
tires
you too, man.
being,
Let's make it all 230 laps.
Toilet paper here. The tempers and the emotions have been really coming out here. It's definitely a lot of close quarters, beating and banging, short track action. And I think we're going to have
All right, Earl,
probably a
all on
couple
you.
more feuds and rivalries starting for these things over this evening.
Match that gas, bro. They boss man. Let's do
A
it.
lot of chaos can happen here. A lot of drivers are going to be beating and banging. trying
Change
to
cars
get
off,
to
big
that
man. We're
bottom
going to
of the
do your
racetrack.
thing.
One area I'm going to keep an eye on is right there off of turn 4 because
Green
the car
flag.
is so tight off corner exit. You got to be careful how they slide. But here you go, Sheldon. Take them away.
And in the restart
Outside.
zone, flag in hand, and the green flag is down. We are
Clear,
underway
clear,
here.
clear.
Big Wilson on the top
Outside,
row. Sean
outside.
Conklin is a handful.
Clear, clear, clear.
Coming into turn 1. Able to keep the car under, but that could have been a really costly mistake early to start this thing off.
Outside.
But right now, Goulart walk away
Still
from the lead.
outside on your quarter.
Now turn 2.
It's going to be a side-by-side battle for
Still
second place.
outside.
As Sean Conklin tries to power move back away around the outside with Michael Conti on the bottom of the
Still
racetrack.
out there.
Side-by-side. They come up to
30.8,
number
3,
4,
2.
and Conklin will
Short
take
clear
over
if
the
you need
second
it.
spot.
Outside.
A little further back, we'll see Patrick
Still
Gitter,
outside.
Adam Benefield battling
Clear.
position with Brandon
What's the outside?
Next right
Still
on board
outside.
with the Jose of Gitter, and now Pascal
Can't tell yet.
Pioneer machine as he heads down the back straightaway.
All right, looks like everybody's taking it easy, so I'm just going to back my pace down here.
24, 21.
On the
Two,
outside,
still outside.
trying to get around number 3 of Luke Christian.
About a couple of seconds ago, and I can't think of anybody that's been better here this weekend.
Still outside.
Equipment saving tires. Watch it creep around here the first 20 or 30 laps of this run, and about halfway through, just absolutely flip a switch.
Outside. Still there.
Right now, Schoffer's still trying to
You're
get
outside
letting
if
get
you want
past
it.
Belk. Belk slides
Outside.
in a little bit, loses the nose
23.92,
underneath the 50
7.
machine.
Damn, dog, that was a good lap right there.
But still side by side down
You're
in turn
clear
1,
him.
but Schoffer's got the
P2
advantage.
is the
Now
fastest car on the
they're
racetrack.
taking an extra pass
23,
here.
23. Outside. Still out there. Still outside.
The 07 of Tommy Gossett in that
Still outside.
Tupac
24.036. Clear outside. P4 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 23.283. Outside quarter.
With Tommy
Door
Gossett
outside.
down that straightaway. 2 Toyotas under the
Still out there.
Ryko team trying to track down Joseph
Clear high.
in that number 98, and they are making quick heavy work.
24.098 outside.
2:30. We got a long way to go here tonight.
Still outside.
Hey, whoever's painting Tommy's cars this year is making
outside.
a killing. It seems like every week he's got a new paint. You see him dive down to the inside here. Sean
Still out there.
Conklin into 3. Conklin going to give
Still
it to
there.
him.
Clear.
Let him have
Clear.
it.
Outside.
Dawson trying to make a charge in front
And
here.
guys are running
So careful with these tires, man. They just go
Still
so
there.
quick.
23.8, 6, 7.
Certainly do.
That's good. Just keep going like that, my man. Nice.
There you go.
Finally, single file.
3/10 off the faster lap times that a lot of these drivers have set. It just shows you how quickly this is going to happen. Some drivers are already working with others, like giving and taking. Realize we have a lot of racing, but already Tommy Gossett putting the pressure on Joseph Kulana. He'll go around the top side of the racetrack with some big momentum on his side, up a half a lane, and he will try to slingshot around Joseph Kulana. New race leader Tommy Gossett in the 07.
The big charge at the front, but the question is how long will the Goodyear Eagles last underneath the 07 Ryko machine? So we've seen all week long.
23.999.
And there's one thing I've noticed from
Zero,
Kulana
seven
and
is the leader.
Neither one of them are trying to put any heat on these tires. You see them pretty much treating it like Rockingham, painting the white stripe on both ends of the track down in the corner, trying to keep those right fronts from being overworked.
And I have a feeling that we're going to see some drivers like Joseph Kulana, Conklin, and Michael Conti. They're just going to like, let's go ahead and let Tommy go ahead and
23.927 inside.
in this
Still
case,
there.
and let him go ahead and burn up his stuff, and then we'll just slowly reel
Still
him back
inside.
in. It's like, put a prize fish out in the open sea.
Clear low.
Slowly let him tire out, make those tires start to wear
Inside.
further and further, and they'll work their way back
Clear.
around to get those spots back here momentarily. But you're right on board with the driver Tommy Gossett.
24.054.
Advantage over
Outside.
Kulana. He still runs in quick lap time. The problem is
Still
how
outside.
long those
Clear.
tires last here in this stage of race. 11 laps already. He's still running quite a bit as we go on board with the CFM performance machine of Joseph Kulana as he tries to see if he can hold on and maintain the drivers of Conklin and Conti.
24.028 inside. Still inside.
Name right here. The reason why Tommy has
Still
such a
there.
big advantage right
Clear.
now with these two. I was going to bite him back on the hand.
I'm already seeing the guys that pushed way too hard the first few laps.
In order to get the car down there, you really
Clear
got to
low.
back it down. You got to let the car roll. And
Fast guys
try
running
not to use the gears to
23.898.
press Tommy. He's one of the fastest ones from the,
24.153.
kind of the qualifying arc, coming in wide, cutting down late, getting the drive off. But the problem is, he's putting so much extra heat in those tires. And, we've seen a rash of tire failures here all week as we see Patrick Gitter making it a little further in the back.
Now we're watching as we keep an eye here. There's a 6 of Brandon Pascalacqua who's trying to get around Luke Christian. The 8th
outside.
position. Christian goes up a little bit too high right
Still
there,
out
but
there.
is still able to maintain the position over Pascalacqua as they work their way through.
Still
He's going to
outside.
try to go around the outside of Daniel Wiles right there at number 13.
Still there outside.
Hill down crossover to the bottom of the racetrack. You can see if he can pass right there. So far, they're going to go side by side.
Still outside.
Daniel will get position away.
24.315. Clear high.
Eddie Buck's trying to make a move a little bit further in the back here.
Bell now in a good running position here as he's trying to pick up a couple of spots. Well, trying to get around Ralph Hutchinson, who we've seen compete a lot in the Wednesday night.
24.398. Working the bottom. Still inside.
Down front straight away. Justin Levine also trying to pick up a couple of
Clear.
spots along with, I believe that is going to be the 64 crossover lap. Also trying to follow in the tire tracks of Justin Levine as he gets around the driver of Shane Cole.
24.45.
This has been another one that's been pretty good this week.
Outside.
Top 5s, top 10s.
Clear.
Coming
Outside.
off a hot streak last week at Indy, won
Still out
the
there.
Indy Motors Cup Series there. Holding Sean Conklin in
Clear.
a heck of a drive on order tires to try and keep him at bay. Makes a move down to the inside here and moves himself into the 12th position. Max George Camry definitely coming alive here in the later stages of the season.
24.487.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Up to 14th.
Middle lane right now, not really marking it into the bottom of the racetrack like we're seeing the drivers up ahead as we go back up towards the front of the field. And Lana has picked
Clear
up
How you doing up there?
24.5.
Doing good. Hoping my elbow
24.5.
through this whole race.
major headway.
Hoping you're what?
I think I might have either tore a ligament or something in my elbow, my right elbow, like 2 weeks ago. I'm waiting to go to a doctor. And
Still bugging you, huh?
yeah, I need to probably turn down this force feedback a little bit.
Second place. The question is, though, is the tire degradation
24.774.
Not really something I've had the opportunity to witness much this week personally, because we've had so many cautions. But not have cautions, no walk-offs. But we might be in a better spot than we gave him credit for to start this thing out.
Absolutely, I agree with Sheldon. He is still maintaining a pretty decent gap right now. It's kind of now plateaued. It's now
24.602.
6/10 of a second right now at the moment, but he's keeping it stationary right there. Not allowing Joseph to make major headway, but also not pulling away like we saw on the early opening couple of laps. A little bit of information regarding the weather out there. It's 83 degrees outside with partly cloudy skies. Track temperature
Outside.
blistering 116 degrees.
Go outside.
It's gonna be cooking those right side tires very
24.652.
quickly.
Working the outside.
Blame it all on the corn sweats, brother.
I have to agree with you on that one, Sheldon.
You're outside if you want it.
On the edge here and keep an eye on the weather as these drivers now are stacked up a little bit behind the 22 of Randy Belk off of turn number 2. Russell Black, Ralph Hutchinson having a good spirited battle, throwing Shane Floor and Alexander Carr in the mix. And
24.864.
They're going to bring in Keegan Sabila right there also in the back to this Toyota.
Trying to put together a good run here. Has had a lot of good opportunities this week, but unfortunately, fate has struck a different chord with the 77 machine. Running well earlier today, the NIS had a monitor issue. Bit of a snap incident last night.
24.766.
Really puts a lot of pride and effort into his short track performances because what we know is this is Brad Morgan.
Trying to do a good run. He goes way wide though up to the top side of the racetrack here. Got to be careful with that. Don't want to hit the outside wall as he's trying to find
Fastest guys on the track are 24.828 inside. Still there. 24.832. Still inside, even up.
And it's going to be a little bit different how to get around the circuit compared to
Still there.
times where you could run right up against the wall off turns 3 and 4.
He's definitely experimenting.
Still there.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, you still got to try and find some kind of way to get air to the splitter on these cars. We've got a battle shaking up right now.
24.98. Clear low.
We're trying to get the door numbers here.
That's the 64 machine of Russell Black and the 22 of Randy Bell, who are having a good fight for position for P12. Those two are 2 by 2. You also throw in Ralph Hutchinson and Shane Clore, who are also side by side. Keegan Sabila follows in suit, trying to see which way he can go to the bottom of the racetrack to try to pick them off one at a time as he tries to do so. And Hutchinson goes around the outside, see if he can get around Randy Bell for position. Not going to work this time.
So a pretty strong run from Randy. You know, he's one of those guys that kind of ends up having a lot of bad luck and misfortune come his way. But sitting here 13th at probably one of the most difficult tracks to maintain your equipment. You know, 27 laps of time, doesn't sound like a whole lot. You know,
24.744.
long run being 45, 50 laps or so. But here at Iowa, man, once you get past the 15-lap threshold, you've got a handful.
These drivers are definitely showcasing that they do have a handful to deal with because they have fallen off significantly. Last time by, we're looking at over a second and a half fall off.
24.905.
That's how much fall off is happening around this circuit here. So they got to be careful with that. Want to conserve those Still use all 6 of your tires and still have some pass pace.
24.871.
My problem with that is though, if you pit here, you're not in the lead. You do have the option of getting 2 laps down. Just shake forward, take a slide up to the outside line to try and get past the 22 machine of Belk. He has a good run through center. He's going to be side by side with him down the back straightaway, giving him the opportunity to put the pedal down to the 3 and shake forward.
24.843.
Now moving up to the 13th position, and here comes King and Samillo following.
Absolutely, and right now, Tommy Gossett is going to be approaching the tail end of the lead lap cars here pretty soon as they work their way around the circuit. It'll be a matter of time before that happens here before it catches the tail end with the number
24.826.
Crosby. So there'll be some lap traffic up ahead. No.
Battle for second place. Conti to the outside of Sean Conklin. Conti with the momentum is going to clear the 10 machine of Conklin down the backstretch into turn 3. Hey, what, man? I never thought we'd have the opportunity to call Conti up here for OB. You know, this is a cool sight.
Michael Conti, a former
24.813.
Series champion, drove for Junior Motorsports in the eNASCAR Series for the multiple seasons. The famed number 8 machine, and of course brought home many victories and championships to that organization in the esports world, and looking to continue on with helping the community with Team Conti Setup Shop.
24.897.
Holding off some of the future stars of the eNASCAR Series, and they have caught the back bumper of Tommy Gossett, and it seems like Sean Conklin was that cork in the bottle, because once we see Michael Conti got around, he was already all over the back bumper of Tommy Gossett and has closed that gap to less than 2/10 of a second as these
25.04.
Right here, Matt. Go ahead and pick the bottom.
Ready to see what would happen if these 3 get to fighting.
I think Conklin was corking much though. I think what Conklin did there was he let Conti get by because he knew that we know that passing Tommy's not easy, especially when it comes to the battle for the lead. I think Conklin's playing a
Leaders are running 24.853.
letting these guys wear each other down because you know Goss's gonna do these
25.005.
I mean, it's just one of those things, right? You see somebody with such a storied career on the sim as Michael Conti, you want to try and hold him on. Conti going up to the outside of the track here, trying to find the momentum to get past. Not able to get it though. Door shuts in his face. Tommy Gossett, big wiggle. Tommy Gossett
Caution.
down into the grass.
How about water
Keep it
pressure,
clean.
temperature
He
right there?
tries to slide it back
Close,
up,
close,
and
close.
yeah,
Can line up behind the 6. We've got to pass the pace car. They could be lining up behind the 6. Go down a little bit there, bud.
That's fun.
And then line back.
Straight through the grass. Not put it back up on the track. Hit the wall.
Yeah, guess who that was?
Or
Who was it?
slid, unfortunately. I think he was
Fucking,
trying to keep it off. of
Tommy
the track.
Gossett went from
But devastating
5th
blow
or
to Tommy,
6th
record for
all the way
the
up to the lead, was running qualifying laps,
season.
and then ends up losing it.
Understand if he was just loose coming out, or if he
Oh
had
man.
caused the problem.
We pit here?
Probably.
Pit road is
those
open.
tires are good.
I'm gonna. I guarantee everybody else will.
Down for 4 right here.
Absolutely.
Especially, I mean, we're in a. I'm not good at math, but I think we're good on tires, even if we do.
I think he caught that bump wrong, and as soon as he caught that bump, Conti was already there, and just that little bit of extra help was enough to send him.
Lining up behind the pace car.
Be careful, the gearing makes it easy to speed.
Okay.
Here we come, fellas. We're 10 away.
For another run. How about that? 39 laps.
5 away.
Just about that. 39 laps. They're going to come down pit road to
Come on,
get
buddy.
their first
Turn in,
set of
turn in.
tires.
Nice and easy here, guys.
Oh, good. I got the garage entrance right in front of my pit stall.
Pretty solid racing action here to start this thing out.
And I went through my box.
A lot of near.
Oh my goodness.
That's right there.
Oh, he did.
Go, man, go. Go, man,
Still
go.
missed it.
Good fucking pit stop.
That's going to cost him multiple spots.
That's going to be the end of the line right there. A lot of.
Oh, I might not went all the way up.
We got a bit of a
God
stickler
dang
here in the
it.
pits, guys. Let's make sure
I
we're
was
gonna
freaking
race
a mile an hour over.
Alright,
God
buddy.
damn
Line
it.
up
Did you
behind
get caught?
72.
Son of a
I
bitch.
told you.
I
Looks
wasn't
like we'll be lining
speeding.
up
I
behind
was
77.
40, 41. I was right there.
Behind the 8.
Damn it. All that work for
Looks
nothing.
like you're gonna be lining up behind the
I
98.
got out of my
You're
box.
going to be behind the 18. You're going to be lining up behind the
This is your
88.
fault,
You're gonna be
you know
lining
that,
up
right?
behind the 22.
It ain't my fault. I told you.
No, it's your fault because I wanted to beat you up that road. That
It
was
ain't
fine.
Again, it ain't my fault. I told you. Be careful. This gearing makes it easy to
Looks like
speed.
you're going to be lining up behind
Oh
the
my
4.
god, this is taking forever to get to the back of the pack.
5. Looks like you should be lining up behind the
Yeah,
70.
30 cars.
Behind the 17.
I'll at least get some TV time for this, hopefully.
25. Gonna line up behind the 58. Alright, looks like
Waiting
you've been
to see
lining
that
up
freaking
behind the
EO
2.
across the damn top.
Behind the 9.
We touched on the drivers such as Dylan.
My God.
We're gonna restart behind the 9.
I need to get back in the NLR days with the pit boxes. Was it NLR?
No one's watching it now anyway. It's just self-policing, so. But yeah, I think it was NLR that we had that rule. Fucking way in the back here. God damn it, man.
Picking up 10 spots since the start of the race. Started in
Well,
29th.
I hope I learned my lesson there.
You got a long race, bro.
32nd.
I know I do.
Has now moved into
So it looks like you'll be on the
20 as
inside.
well.
But I liked where I was
Help us
at.
a little bit.
Yeah, I know. You got 189 laps.
I think we should be behind the 2.
Thank you.
Second has moved up to P12 and 10 spots to change more from
It did
20th
been
to
a
10th.
caution. It's like a second.
Just a little bit from 24th to 7th.
Keep an eye on here on this restart though. Got your Dover winner sitting there in P4 right now, Patrick Gitter at Fortis Motorsport Chevrolet. Be interesting to see what he's got up his sleeve because when I think of tracks where you have heavy tire wear, I'll always see that 21 machine in the picture.
Always seems to find his way up towards the front of the field, towards
Make
the
sure you got
end
your
of
switches where you need them.
races, like you touched on, Shelton, where he finds his way and is able to take the lead and
Pace
then
cars
pull
off. Be
away
ready.
from the competition.
I'll be looking up in front
how
of you now.
well he's able to save his
Green
equipment.
flag.
Fred, the pace car driver, will make the hard left turn down on pit road. Martin Flagbank will have the green flag in the air as they enter into the restart zone. And we're back at it here.
47.396.
Laps complete as they cross the line.
So you know,
Thompson
fast
already
guys are running
stretching it out to about a car length advantage,
1.012. Outside. Still there at your door.
Way better launch from Ogden that time. Able to
Still
get clear of
outside.
the field here. Not get bottled up in traffic. Had a little bit of wheel spin on the
Clear.
initial start. Restart looking better for the 10 machine as he starts to a 2/10 of a second advantage over Michael Conti in second. Meanwhile, Dylan Banks trying to wrap the outside line.
25.137. Inside quarter. Still there at the bottom.
Here as they come through, and here comes Dylan Banks around
Clear
the
low.
outside.
Inside.
Get her full position. He'll move up into P3.
Still inside.
Christian looking to see if he can find his opening, but here comes Gulana.
Still there.
He is picking him up and putting him down as he tries to bring back into the top 10 after just only a handful of laps.
Still inside.
He's able to now fight his way through to the inside of Brandon
P9
Papalacqua,
is the
who
fastest car on the track.
spot as well as also just a little lead. He wanted to try to get the
Clear low.
Good to make it work. We'll stick with 5-1. He'll try to get the other one for free here as they come off of 2.
Back bumper Levine
Inside.
3 down to the bottom of the track.
Still inside.
Not able to get there. That was Levine uses momentum to try and get past
Clear.
Benfield here on the front straightaway. And he's going to get him cleared by the line.
24.112.
Just Levine moving up to the 6th spot here. And still looking for more as he goes to the top around Luke Christian and potentially Patrick Gitter.
Drive right here by all of these competitors as Gitter is trying to hold off the hard charge.
Inside.
That's where I gotta stay disciplined.
They'll go around the outside.
Still inside your door. Clear.
Yeah, why? What are you doing up there?
Looking about him inside. 23.
You got guys down running the top
Still inside.
faster, and I just gotta take my time.
Clear, clear, clear. Inside.
You know, like
Still inside.
They saw Gossett do the same
Still
thing
there.
in the initial start. Went up there and yeah, he fell back into the front tires a little bit.
23.85.
The thing is,
There you go. Good job. Still inside.
Slide and start finish line. We're probably only falling back to about 3rd, 4th place.
Clear.
in that run,
Good job.
which is a net positive. And we'll see Keegan Sabilo working his way up here in the 8th spot now. As he gets past
Fast guys
the
running 23,
Machine of
27.5, 23.7,
Okay, I got behind, or I got in front of the fixed setup. Frickin' iRacing special guys, so.
1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Looks like Gulata's going to have the advantage coming into turn 3. Yes, he does, taking away the spot from Michael Conti. Now charging to try and get past the race leader, Sean Conklin.
One thing I've been noticing right now amongst drivers like
24.0221.
they are following the same kind of strategy that Tommy Gossett is, utilizing those fresh tires and early to try and get up to the front of the field, before as Sean Conklin will battle his way with
Trying to let you
the
go,
driver
man.
Joseph
One inside.
lead side by side, and Gulata's trying to
Still
power
inside.
move. Those two battling, this will bring the driver of
Still
Michael
inside.
Conti and Sean Conklin trying to give the spot, but
23.893.
ultimately
Clear.
not wanting to give this spot away as he tries to keep him up on the top side of the racetrack. Conklin will power move as Gulata hits the wall.
It's not going to slow him down.
You can
much,
have
though.
it if
So
you
let's
want.
take that outside
They'll
Okay,
do
what were your tires after that run?
Machine here. 3 and 4, Gulata trying to charge down the front straightaway and take away the
69, 66.
23.7.
I was driving a little bit harder. I was 49.59.
Oh, good.
That's not that, Bill. Don't give me that.
30 laps, 30 some laps.
I know. I was going
Be
fast, bro.
careful.
I was going fast, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get it. You were trying to get that track position. I understand. Just got to take care of them, man.
I know.
Especially
that's-
here. You've seen the comments in Discord about
98 is the leader.
Blowing
what's it
tires.
called? Yep.
Now that I'm back up to 22nd, I'll go easier.
Sitting comfortably in the 6th and 7th position. They got Dylan Banks right there, kind of being the gatekeeper before they hit the top 5. But the top 5 has broken away.
24.054.
Over the rest of the field.
They were up in front of the back. The other guys have been charging, trying to get the lead taken away. Then starting with Banks. This is the first of the guys that are on that super safe strategy with the tires right now. So Levine working the outside line, trying to get past Conti in the 3. And has the advantage coming into turn 4. Just Levine now.
23.972.
Big fight here, as here comes Tommy Gossett as well. Remember, he was started in 24th position when we went back Green Flag Racing. He's already up to P9 and wanting more. As
Trouble right up in the wall.
Kazi hits the outside wall coming off of turn number 2, and he's got a little bit of damage there.
That's heavy contact with the outside wall from Kazi.
24.172.
Down the back straightaway into 3.
These guys on the outside, they can have it all day.
Bullet as well. John Winter right there.
24.192.
The outside feels so good, though.
It does, but it'll burn up your shit. Benefield came in after A Open Tuesday night. At the last 50 laps, man, I was just trying to gain track position. Me and another guy were kind of running the top, passing all the older tires. And yeah, he came in after the race. He's like, you know better. He's like, you need to be off that top, stay on the bottom.
There wasn't really any contact.
Okay.
It was a deal of Kazi didn't want to wreck a teammate and kind of misjudged and sacrificed himself a little bit.
But she didn't know I had wheel damage and shit, so I was just trying to gain. Which I would have finished 5th that race if the caution didn't come out with 5 laps to go. Like my
Don't you hate
strategy
that?
worked. Yeah.
So what did you end up? So did you end up having to pit there again?
No, I couldn't. I had no tires left, so we had 2 green-white checkers, and I was on 50 lap older tires than everybody else, so it was just trying to hold on and not get killed.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I ended up finishing 9th.
Beautiful drive right there for Justin Levine.
is the leader.
Have the race lead and pick up where we left off when he left Indianapolis a week ago, and now tries to continue on his way as Sean Conklin now looks to try to get around the big time block right there of Joseph Gulata, but Conklin not phased by it as he will now power move to the inside.
And running 24.518. 24.381.
Yeah, right up here in front of me, there's a gaggle of cars running the top the high line. They're gonna just burn their shit up.
I'd be getting down at the bottom and grabbing the paint, trying to save what's left of those tires for this run is over.
Yeah, we are already approaching close to another run here. And
Yeah, that whole group is running the top, aren't they?
They've already fallen off a significant margin. We're already at a second where these tires have started to fall off a little bit. So we gotta be careful because these tires are going to continue to wear further and further down as we see Conklin and Gulata battling for position. That's helping Levine, but the problem is once Conklin clears or Gulata clears, it's going to be back to square one.
Worry a little bit about Conklin.
24.593.
Just keep the thing where it's at and save the tires the best he can. Conklin kind of keeps ending up in a situation where he's having to battle on the bottom. And I just worry about the longevity right front. They make contact into turn 3. A little bit of a misjudgment out of Gulata. Almost sends the 10 machine around. It's going to give the opportunity for Conklin to take over second spot.
24.497.
And now Gulata is starting to fade a little bit because here comes Michael Conti to the bottom of the racetrack, side by side for third as they come off turn number 2 down the back straightaway, and Gulata hits the wall again.
All that time on the outside lane, come back to bite him here. The right rear tire probably chewed off pretty bad for the 98 machine. Next thing you got to worry about is Levine up there at the point.
24.749.
Side by side, hold that moment as they go down. Levine will concede the race.
Now we're at that point now where the guys have gone up top and been aggressive with it.
Fastest guys on the track are running 24.517.
You see Conti take
24.766.
save the tires here.
Defense
Save
is the leader.
The people that are good at Rockingham are typically always good at Iowa. It's the same mentality. You just get down on the bottom of the track. You basically treat it like Kevin Harvick used to treat Phoenix or Atlanta. Wrap the paint on both ends of the Speedway and put as low throttle in as you can, as low wheel in as you can.
24.635.
These drivers right here as they ride that white line as much as they can, and Tommy Gotcha has already broken into the top 5 after getting around Gulata. Meanwhile, Kazi and Victor battle for position inside the top 10.
Bender down to the inside of Kazi into turn 3. It's been a really good run for John Bender. And it's the kind of run that we've seen out of
24.845
in the ISCA. And since he switched over here to the OB Motors Cup, it's been a bit of a struggle for him, but this week everything coming together nicely for the 23 machine as he moves up to the 10th position over Joseph Kazi. And in ISCA, Bender was the guy that would start dead last every week and somehow work his way up to 5th before it was over. So the sky is still the limit.
24.65.
Great drive right now for him as we go a little further back. Chris Vinson along with Ralph Hutchinson also in the battle as they're 2x2, 3 rows deep off of turn number 2. And Keegan Sabila also one of those drivers in the hunt as they try to catch up. Kazi though kind of being that horse at the bottom here who's trying to recover from the damage that he received off
24.734.
As hard of a hit as Kazi took and the amount of damage we saw on the right front, I have to think there might be something wrong with the suspension on the 88 Camry.
Absolutely. Well, with that, while we watch our competitors going at it here, 71 laps are about to be completed out of the 230. You're watching the
24.791
here on Grid Vision.
Leaders are running 24.61. 24.769. 24.754. Guys are running 24.59. 24.8.
And welcome back to the Builders Cup Series live on Grid Vision. I'm showing next joined the booth by Taylor Burris and down the truck, Austin Derbyshire. 79 laps on the board. Sean Conklin with the second advantage over Michael Conti. And it's definitely going to be a battle for the ages here between a legend on the iRacing service and someone that's very well carving out a very strong reputation.
24.765.
Current active drivers here, and whether it be A-Open, NIS, or tonight the Builders Cup.
Absolutely, Sheldon, as they work their way around the circuit, and Michael Conti starting to put a little pressure on the young gun of Sean Conklin as they come off of turn number 4. He'll show the nose here, and we have one retirement already. Robert Hutchinson out of the race as
24.75.
He's all over the back bumper for me to turn 1, struggling a little bit with dirty air, center off. The only thing that's holding that 38 machine back from pouncing. Sorry about that, guys. I speak here in Virginia, so we stumble sometimes.
24.886.
Here's the reason why Ralph Hutchinson had an issue and is no longer
Motherfucker's
leading in
biffing me
tonight's
off.
race. He'll send it on into turn 1.
Yeah, just not leaving the outside, huh?
Just a little bit off that white line right here, and
24.92.
Wondering if there might have been something extra.
See, this is the kind of racing I like here, man.
the possibilities of.
I wonder if all the
unfortunately,
races are like this.
retirement out of 33 cars here tonight.
Clean
Like I
and
said,
quiet.
yeah.
OB Builders Cup Series wins.
24.968.
And I hear on a couple of things, Sheldon. Of course, Tommy Gossett has come up to P3. Justin Levine still maintains that 4th position while Carlotta sits P6. So it seems like everyone's kind of now.
Fast guys running
tapered off, now running around the same
24.628.
for the most part here. So, and trouble for Joshua Hyatt. Nearly loses it off the turn.
24.871.
It's been definitely going through a bit of a slump here in the 2 machine. Rough week last week in Indy. Just compounds a little bit here as he shows us what a 670 horsepower lawnmower looks like from Iowa Speedway. And look at the bump there from Conti to the back bumper of Conklin.
Boy, here we go. It's 2 of the biggest teams in the world of iRacing going at it. It's the Reco boys versus the Conti men as they come out of turn number 4. And as they come out of working out of turn number 1 and 2, and so far it's going to be a close fight for position.
24.852.
Who will maintain as Joshua Hyatt concedes and lets them go around.
Tommy Gossett carves his way all the way up to 3rd after the spin earlier, and looks like he's done a better job of saving tires than the rest of them, because he's really starting to cut into the advantage that Conti and Conklin have built up here. They still start racing for the lead. And
24.9.
Tommy Gossett to sneak away with one here.
Could be interesting to see because Tommy Gossett's in a prime condition there in the catbird seat, ready to get around if these two start tangling up a little bit. And he has been showing some decent pace as Brendan Pascalacqua has his position. Nope, he's just conceding position to Adam Benefield for the time being. I was hearing that over the radio.
24.912.
Seasonal best run so far here from Speedway. So 5th place. Patrick Gitter going out. Joseph Gulana still trying to
Back her off,
stop
load
the
it down to the
bleeding.
corner. Nice
The
move.
massive loss of positions after you burn off those tires at the start of this run. It looks like Gulana might be trying to bring you down to pit. Yes, he is bringing her down pit road here for 4 tires of smoke and fuel.
24.894. Yeah, we'll get another one.
Yeah, it's a little early
Save
for
that right
fuel,
rear.
but those tires
It'll be fine.
are already
Great.
way past 2, so yeah, he's coming down and will go at least 2 laps down.
So big wiggle on Tommy Goss.
Fast guy's running 24.587.
Pit window definitely opening up here. These guys are going to really want to get some tires here pretty soon.
24.97.
51 laps. These guys are probably sitting at around 50% on these tires.
We come down pit road as it looks like Joshua Hyatt also had to come down pit road as he gets in front of Levine. Does he do the same thing? Yes, he does. Same song, different verse though, as he pounds the inside pit wall right
24.845.
Damages the nose out.
Right now, all eyes on Sean Coughlin as he leads this field around and takes lap 93. They have a bunch of lap traffic out the window.
Absolutely a tough break right there as we pick up Sean Conklin, who is now negotiating more lap traffic.
24.903.
Randy Mullins, the next cars to go laps down here for the first time, as they'll now go towards the outside lane here.
A little bit. Seeing Sean up here working this outside line a lot more this section of the stint here.
24.883.
So I have to say Sheldon is that also Conti has been working that outside lane as Richard Kleinman saying that he's going to be coming down pit road this time. Pit stop cycles are commencing.
Tommy's invested a lot of time here once they hit traffic.
It's falling to almost 2 seconds behind your race lead right now as put the 54 machine of Randy Mullins lap down as he hits the wall.
Tommy up into the fence in the center of 1 and 2. And he was like maybe, I don't know if it's tired. It's definitely not tired because he was able to get through 3. But I think he got up a little bit high in 1 and 2 and hit the bump, and it probably shot the car up the racetrack a little bit. It's going to open the door. Justin Levine's going to take over the 3rd spot. Tommy Gossett.
24.971. Slow
Right
car
there
on
for
the
Tommy
top.
Gossett here as he's having a good run.
Car in the wall.
Save your
Spot
stuff,
back
save
to
a little fuel.
Levine, and here comes Luke Christian,
Zero
Dylan
in,
Hinson,
load.
Adam Warfield as a
Ooh,
caution.
baby. Thank
Chris
goodness.
Dixon having some trouble out there.
I just got a tire warning.
Did you? Already?
Dude, I was fucking flying because I went from dead last. I'm up to
Behind
20th.
the 22.
I was doing everything I could to get back up there.
Does it down in turn
But I was
1.
stuck behind one group for a little bit, and you could
Some
tell like they
big
had
slide
just
out of the 33 machine.
probably the iRacing.
Wondering if that
normal
might have been
setup.
our right rear.
Yeah. This 88 was pissing me off.
Right rear,
Damn
if it was, he would have
Behind the
shot up
22.
further than what he would expect.
it. I just could not get around him. And it's probably a me issue, but I just could not do it. Not on the bottom.
Dude, the bottom's rough to pass
Absolutely
on.
murdered Joseph Square in the process.
All right, I'm not gonna
bad,
speed this time. I don't care where you
Like a
are,
dog.
even if you're right by
To the
me.
Down pit
outside
road here.
lap car. Pit road speed. Here we come, fellas. We're 10
Not
away.
mean to issue, buddy. My bad.
Everybody coming down pit
5 away.
road, and it's a long
All good.
drive
That's your
all the way to
mark.
your
Now,
pit box.
get her in here.
The
Come on,
front
come on.
runners.
Leave it
First
on
couple
me,
of drivers
Bobby.
are going to stay out. Drivers like Chris Crosby.
39.40.
They're
Hell yeah.
A lot of to try to get their laps back. As Conklin enters pit
Alright,
box,
tons of tire left.
First one off pit
48,
road here
47.
as they race around and put the 4 tires of fuel on.
Go, man, go, go, man, go.
Good thing I know we
Good
can
job,
see
guys.
in sim your pit crew working. The only thing that'd be much cooler is we can actually see that on the stream, like on when we're watching, spectating these events.
How did I gain so many spots? What happened?
Yeah, that's I gained 2 spots as well. Actually, no, I gained
So
4
that, though,
spots.
It will be Sean
Yeah,
Conklin,
so did I. What
Michael
happened?
Conti, Justin Levine, Randy Mullins, Dylan Banks, your top 5.
Well, Kurt Causey came out. He lost a bunch of spots because he went in 11th.
Line up behind the 22. Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 22.
Yeah, now I'm up to 11th.
Now we have a pretty good run so far.
Green here, we'll have a full A open to complete.
Our producer's ecstatic.
You get a shot caller for Darby.
What were your lefts on that run?
Tired.
90, 91.
So 2 tires at the end is definitely viable if needed, eh?
If needed, yep. Should be.
He's all wide open there. I have to say, Sheldon, he's ready to go. He's ready to do another one right after this one.
Well, actually, we might just cover the A open that comes on after
A 1 to go. Gonna be on the outside. Try to make Christian happen. Be
Darby
lining up
may be
behind
ready,
the
but I'll be like,
72.
I'm ready for bed.
Someone must have got a penalty. I gained a spot.
She said that he's going to be playing Tarkov after this, so...
Yeah, guys,
I don't know
but
how that
man,
game
he
works,
just
but
lost
find a
it.
way to go
Lost
troll him and do it.
in 1 and 2, just by himself.
That was perfect. I loved it. Hopefully he does it again in another 50-ish laps. Maybe 60.
I mean, the race is rolling through. I mean, we only got 130 laps left.
Yeah. It's going by pretty quick.
Oh, man.
We're under an A open.
You ready?
Better than A open, you said?
Green.
Yeah, under.
Took 2 tires on pit road. They're gaining a bunch of spots.
Leaders running
We start the zone though. It's Sean Conklin.
Inside, you're going to have a call.
Conklin grabs the gas quick here.
53.1.
Takes
Inside. Still
early
inside.
advantage.
Clear,
Across
good
the
job.
line. Now just the lead dives on the
Inside.
right side of Michael Conti into turn 1.
Still
Conti's
there.
going to use the top line to pull himself around here down the back straightaway.
Clear
And
low
maintain
if you
second
need it.
position.
Great drive right there as he will hold on that position. But here comes Tommy Gossett. He's going to try to see if he can fill the gap right there in between the drivers of the
24.607.
Patrick Gitter, he's going to go high, wide, and handsome around the outside and pick up a couple of spots. Blue Christian.
Uh-oh, they're wrecking.
Caution.
Heads up.
Talk about your car real
Three
quick.
wide. A little bit of contact between
Right
Gossett and
now.
Christian. Gossett gets up into the 3 machine. They both go around on the back straightaway.
Is Blue Christian not making any contact? I think he was safe to not make contact with the inside wall right there. So he should be safe, but still tough break right there.
Certainly lucky he didn't hit that tire pack. You see Christian in there, gets a little tight and washes up the hill, trying to avoid getting into Gitter. Then Gossett gets into him.
Pit
Both
road
finish
is
each other
open.
off.
Wonder if they hit the inside wall. He might have been able to slow down in time.
We have the 103 laps on the board here. We're going to send to a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be back to bring you more of the racing action here on the grid.
What was that? Sorry.
So I wonder if they hit the inside wall. They might have been able to slow down
Should
in
be
time.
starting behind the 72.
Yeah, I don't think they hit the inside wall. I think they're okay.
Yeah, that was a block thrown and then a door banging down the back straight away.
9.
So
Get the lucky dog.
Is that right? Right in front of you?
yeah, a couple cars up in front.
Oh, okay.
That was for about 5th place, 5th, 6th. Man, I can't
All
stop
right, looks
behind
like
man.
you're
It
going to
was
be
a
lining
long
up
day.
behind
Good
the
job.
9.
Randy, you're completely gone. Where did you go? Did he just completely
All right, looks like
disappeared?
you're going to be lining up behind the 22. 1 to go. You're going to line up inside. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 18.
And I just cannot stop yawning, bro. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it is 10:30.
Yeah, well, it was a long day today. It was the end of the month. It was hot. And we were freaking balls to the wall from
Come on by.
5:30 this morning to 3:45 when I left.
Oh, there you go. That makes for a long, busy day.
And welcome back
we'll be
to the
cussing
crop
you
dusted
tomorrow.
cornfields of Iowa.
This is your idea. I wasn't even gonna run it.
No, it wasn't.
Go, buddy.
Yeah, it was.
6 laps on the board.
Randy hit you up, and now all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I want to race now.
Well, I got tired of running officials.
It's fair. I don't blame you.
Lights out on the pace car
Green,
here as we
green,
work
green.
ourselves into the OB Builders restart zone.
Fast guys are running 3.70.
And
3.
throttle is
Outside,
Sean Conlon.
55.795.
And the rest of the field trying to keep up.
Still out there. Still out there. Clear high. Outside.
Here they go. Shane Cole, unfortunately.
Go outside.
He is also out of the race as he works
Still outside.
number 2 has trouble for one driver.
Clear.
Dylan makes it to the outside wall. That could be more for Patrick Gibbons.
Outside.
Spot here. They go side by side off turn.
Still outside. 24, 25, 0, 2. Still out there.
So we'll hear Sean Conlon going to lead in lap 108.
Yellow, yellow.
Conti.
What's going on with our TVs up here,
Side by
guys?
side, Patrick Gitter.
Good.
Gitter going to get the advantage
Yep.
in 1 and 2.
Sorry about that,
Line up
Lou. I was
front
trying to
for
give
Shane
Josh
Patrick Gitter
room
now.
on the bottom.
Oh, we get a car around in the back of the pack. Three Machine and Luke Christian.
Oh God, I hope this don't start a trend here.
I know.
It's a great
I was
day
thinking the
for
exact
those.
same thing.
Completely middle race. Contact with Gossett earlier. Now a little bit of contact between, a little bit of net code between him and Chris Davis. Is going to send the 3 Machine around again.
Open.
Producer brings a good point. Could have been worse.
You're going to have to come around at 58.
Lucky dog going in the front.
They just, net code just absolutely wiped him out here in 1.
Well, the good news is he's still got all fenders on that car. Nothing's too bent up. Just gotta probably waste a set of tires though.
58. Got the lucky dog. You got a lap car
You know,
coming.
he didn't throttle it. He locked it down, so he should be all right. You know, when you really get into trouble when you throttle it and kill that right rear. Bit of a disadvantage here, but you know he's been fast all race. He can probably carve himself back up in the top 10 before we get another caution if he's just able to keep it pointed in the right direction.
Keep it pointed. That's going to be the key to this victory, or his chances to work his way back up to the field.
Shame though, because he was running real well up in the front of the pack there.
Let's see here. Does anybody get their lap back? I see Richard Kleinman is 1 lap down.
So many base laps.
So we'll see if he gets his.
Yeah, I know. Like, how long does it take to clean up the mess? The guy just self-spun, like, he just spun a little bit. He didn't even hit anything. I've got 120 laps of nothing to drink.
Pit road is closed.
Right, this is when you need a
See
either
another
a
long
bell
green run again.
or like an intercom.
My wife would love that,
Ended
for
up
me to
being
wake her up
cautious,
to bring me a
Hey,
drink.
You're the best.
hey, sweet lady, make me a drink.
Get ourselves some line
I'm
back up, ready
thirsty.
to go once again here because we've been having such great racing, surprisingly, with 111 laps as well, we are in the pace car.
I need to get a little bit better on these restarts, and I'll allow people in front of
Should be
me.
getting 1 to green this time by.
Yeah. No? Try it on this one.
Yeah, I'm playing on this. Oh, fucking nonchalant.
Alright, man, well, you'll be on the inside here for this restart.
Just
Right
trying
on
to
this one.
just trying to give you advice,
Behind the
man.
18.
Yeah, absolutely
Probably a lot of chaos, though. That's probably why we don't do the choose code.
Yeah, honestly, we have a hard enough time trying to figure out how to grid on our own. Choose cone, probably.
A Conti up there on the outside.
Yeah, he's second. Benefield's third or sixth.
Okay.
Lined up here. Sean Conklin at the point still. Get her back up to fourth now. The 21 machine.
Take a nice big deep breath here and refocus. Give those belts a tug. Nice and smooth, bud. Boss man, time to go to work.
Pace car getting
Green
ready
flag.
to get dived down pit road here.
Fastest guys on the track are running 4.2, 4.
Green flag in the air, Sean Conklin.
In and out.
Oh my God, this guy just freaking dove to the inside.
No hole,
Right here.
one
Nice
outside.
little advantage. Now
In and out.
You okay?
Yep, I'm good.
Still there.
That was such a Ryko move.
Out in turn 2, Justin Levine with the
Still there.
advantage down the back straightaway, but here comes Conti
One
with the momentum.
outside. Still out there. In and out.
Really making work at the bottom, but not going to be
Inside
enough. Here
one.
comes Conti.
24, 27, 9. Inside only. Clear.
Great drive right here as Levine tries to power his way back on the bottom of the racetrack. Toyota tries to
Inside.
Patrick Gitter still holding strong on the outside
Still
lane.
inside.
Squeeze him up. That's trouble for John Bender. Loses it off turn
Still
number
inside.
2, and he's still losing it around. He's able to save it. Beautiful.
Oh, it was that 20.
Clear him.
The guy
Inside.
who spun earlier went all the way to the front and wrecked out.
Clear.
Got that.
Yeah, that's who just
Oh
took
yeah,
it pretty wide on the start.
Yeah, he'll do it. Damn right he will.
Yeah, he did. About scared the hell out of me. I'm like, this crazy bastard.
3 and 4, and so far.
Take care of your equipment too. We're halfway in the race. 23.826.
Stays toward the bottom. And big look at the replay with John.
Inside here.
They can go right on ahead.
Inside. Still there.
Down just a little too much of the grip on the bottom end of the track.
Still inside.
Keeps the back end out ever so slightly.
23.446.
Great job blocking up.
Hey, baby, I need a couple more laps like that last one. Still inside.
That could have been
Still
huge in front of those
inside.
cars coming down the backstretch.
Great recovery to pull on
Clear
the
low.
car and continue on his way through as he tries to move off the competition in his spot. And he's got a lot of work to do as he sits still in the last one.
23.449. Your fast guys are running 23.169.
Good job today, sitting around 10th place.
Outside. Still outside.
Off and on season for him here, but
York clear if you need it.
here at Iowa to walk out with a nice top 10.
23.533.
There's be a lot of trying to recover after mistakes on pit road and being a little too aggressive with the tires, trying to work his way back up here to the top 5, sitting in 11th right now.
Now kind of tapered off a little bit. A couple of drivers, Mike Conklin,
23.738. Inside.
Him and Conklin have set the fastest
Still inside.
laps of the race, breaking into 22-second barrier.
Still there.
They are blistering around the circuit. Levine staying tucked up close
Clear
behind as he's trying to keep pace
Inside.
with the top two as he'll now run the outside lane as
Four,
they
clear.
have pulled away from Patrick Gitter.
Inside. 23.735. Still there.
Good job.
Inside.
Maintaining tires here, trying to maintain the gap at the same time.
Still inside.
Way low here on the corners. Just keep those right sides out. One guy
Still
not
there.
worrying about keeping low, just me trying to get a little bit more on that outside line, trying to get to the quarter panel with Michael Conti.
23.708. Still inside.
Yeah,
Clear.
you're going a little crazy there, dude.
Yeah, it's not coming to his favor here, but he might be able to hold on here for the race as they work their way around the circuit. Looks like
Still
Adam
blinking?
Bethel having a little bit of issues with the driver of
Nah, you're solid now. Got crazy going in the one there. Pretty hard.
23.864.
I'm going to post in 6th place right now. over the back bumper of Sean Conklin here on the front straightaway. Down to 1 and 2. Conti holding the bottom line. Here comes Conklin. They're trying to muscle around the top. Almost to the quarter panel. A huge run down the back straightaway is going to push him into turn 3. Conklin going to try and block the middle here through 3 and 4. A little bit of a wiggle. Here comes Conti firing back to the inside now.
23.916.
Everything that he can here to hold off the drive that we see here as Conti looks to the inside. Big run for him as he puts the bumper. Sean Conklin gathers it up and continues on, but that was almost could have been the pass of the race. Here's the front bumper second into place. A huge run out of turn 4 for Conti down to the inside.
24.065.
Check into turn 1. Conti sending it down to the apron of the track though. Conklin going to find the momentum, muscle up off of the corner though to try and get clear of the 38 machine, but it's not going to be enough. Down to 3. Conti to the bottom. Conklin working the top. Conklin's going to muscle around and take the lead back out of turn 4. Beautiful drive right there.
24.099
champion here, and he is able to do so coming through the corner and out of turn number 2, and he will pull away for a brief moment. Gets a little bit of breathing room now. About a car length separating the two as they headed back into turn 3 and 4. Levine watching on in the catbird seat as they come off turn number 4. Nose to tail, Patrick Gitter trying to close the gap.
24.087.
Wild spins here this afternoon, and not giving up, using to quit. Absolutely no give up whatsoever for Tommy Gossett or for Joseph Gulata as he's trying to fight his way back.
Leaders are running 24.159.
We are closing in on
24.252.
Losing a little bit of the matching, falling back off of your race leader Sean Conklin here. Conklin opening up to a 0.3 second advantage. The biggest margin he's had over this 38 machine, and it feels like since the green flag came out.
24.378.
Here, as unfortunately for Joshua Hyatt, he has taken it behind the wall. His day is done as well. Keep an eye on your top 3 here as they work their way through, and Michael Conti going middle lane along with Justin Levine. Sean Conklin staying tucked up against that white line in the corner. As they work their way around
24.408.
would move on further back. Joseph Gulata sitting at P12, trying to see if he can get back into the top 10 after his second half of the race. His favor here in the stage.
24.549.
Be careful though if those barrels, gets close to it, but keeps it off. It's one of those pit entries that'll creep up on.
Certainly will be. It is definitely a tough break here for these drivers as they try to work around the circuit here, and now Levine's starting to lose a little bit of ground to your top 2, almost hits the outside wall off turn 4.
24.53.
Such a good year this year. Sitting second in points right now in the Open Builders Cup standings, sitting second in points in NIS Open as well. As we get a look at the live standings, they will finish how they were right now. Conklin will be stretching that advantage ever so slightly over just
24.572.
Best Marcus in third, great year for him so far. Gitter in 4th. They're not running this weekend, so out. See Conti making another stab at here on the outside line. He gets a really good run through center.
Update pass guys are running 24.333.
Here to turn 1.
24.407.
The 10 machine of Conklin. The outside line down the back straightaway now. Some drag race into turn
ride right here between these two competitors as they come off turn number 2, and Conti tries to cross him over down to the bottom of the racetrack side by side for the race lead. He's got a nose. He'll send it down deep into turn 3 and 4, trying to push the driver of Sean Conklin up the track a little bit to get that position. Not going to work as Conklin powers his way back around to maintain the race lead here.
24.456.
Trying to pull the tires a little bit, make another stab at it here. It's a good run through 1 and 2, but loses limited ground on corner exit out of 2. This is where he's going to struggle though. That outside line, we see how much he can pull you down the straightaway. Something it used to be before they reconfigured the track. That little bit of advantage goes a long way.
24.558.
Sheldon as they work their way around the circuit, and Conti trying to make another charge. Once again, gets a great run off turn number 2. Tries to see about showing the nose. Doesn't be able to do so this time. Goes around the outside with some big help from that momentum in order to make the one pass work. Not going to work. Crosses back down to the bottom. Stay tucked up behind them for the time.
24.535.
I do think at this point though, Conti is just a little bit quicker with Conklin. He just keeps getting really good runs pulling up to the back bumper. It's just so hard to get past though. Catching up's one thing, passing up's another, especially with this next gen car. You're so limited on places you can put the car in. You're so limited on the dirty car in front. You can.
7.
It feels like you can't even get to the rear bumper to turn somebody in this car unless you absolutely blow your corner to get to them.
Comes a big run right now from Michael Conti as he is trying to get back on the bumper of Sean Conklin as they come off
track
turn
order. 24.446.
Up for a pass, not able to do so. As Conklin now
24.581.
How you doing?
Blocking that.
I'm good, running 10th.
Michael Conti.
How are you?
Doing good. Running 17th.
Thank you, Josh.
Inside.
In charge, 142 laps down.
24.634. Still inside.
1 and 2.
Still
Conti's
inside.
still opting for that bottom lane. Trying to keep cleaner on the nose.
Still inside.
Tires cold. Conklin trying to get that momentum on the
Clear.
top line to carry him out of striking distance. What's not
Inside.
working is Conti gets down to the quarter panel, but not able to carry the
Still on
momentum
your
off
inside.
the corner.
Still inside. 24.636.
Now works their way through. Here comes
Still
the big
there.
run as they come off turn number 2.
Clear low.
Conklin trying to hold on, and Conti doing everything he can to make that pass stick. He can't quite seem to pull it down. And with these two battling, though, it is bringing Justin Levine back into the mix.
Top of the
Got
track,
it.
here comes Conti now with another charge at it.
24.8
the advantage
to
for
38
now.
Thanks.
Conti's gonna
is the leader.
fire up off the
Freaking
corner with a
Ryan
huge head of
Cousins.
steam, and this is going to be enough to clear him down the back straightaway. Michael Conti,
I was having fun racing. That was fun.
145 laps in. Now your race leader.
Yeah,
coming
I
in
was
turn
having a good
3, but
time.
here
I
comes
just couldn't figure out how to
Conklin
pick you
moving
up.
out the bottom.
It's gonna burn my tires up like you've had
Way
it.
around the circuit here as we are approaching the last
24.698.
Lada along with Ryan Johnson.
What an all-star battle between these two up in front. I mean, this is two of the best on the service in the business. You know, you got an legendary retired pro driver, Michael Conti in front. Then you have somebody that, you know, next year, or a year or so from now, you're going to see on the grid starting for the Pro Series with Sean Conklin.
Fast guys running 24.277.
Sitting there not too far behind him. One of the best, you know, my personal opinion.
24.605.
Guys that we see out here.
Fitting.
Just a normal guy, Justin Levine, that 19 machine. Hanging tight with these guys the entire run.
Guy burned his stuff up quick. He came flying by me.
Be careful though. Every time I say something nice about Justin, he finds a way to.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to go in.
24.639.
Heck, we still got 82 laps left.
taking over the race lead here as he pulls away.
Yeah, but we're at the 15-gallon fuel adjustment.
Sean Conklin by about 4/10 of a second right now. A couple of drivers are saying and alerting others.
Yeah, but you're not gonna frickin' make it that long on tires, would you? You think?
No, I don't think so.
24.576.
Right now, fastest lap. We're looking at a second and a half.
We start to see guys struggle with the handling of these
I hope for
things.
another wreck.
Be around when we hit that second and a half mark, so we start seeing cars go around.
24.606.
Keep an eye on the competition here with these competitors. There you see Adam Benefield currently in 5, trying to catch up to Tommy Gossett in 4. He was about almost 2/10 faster last time by than Tommy Gossett. He has been working his way through. In fact, he's almost faster than some of your races inside the top 3. So
24.57.
keep an eye on that number 83 machine as he's working his way through.
Like I said earlier, Benefield, when it comes to these tracks, we really chunk into the tires. Benefield, Gitter, I mean, you know, obviously Conklin, but we give him flowers enough around here. Those are the guys that I really see carve their way through traffic. They just do a great job of
24.57.
maintaining the equipment they have beneath them. They tend to be pretty deadly here at tracks like this, like Rockingham, Dover, Darlington. Any place that has an abrasive
Fast guys
surface
running
that you can
24.3.
choose
New tires look fun, though.
I bet. Until he runs into the back of someone, then it'll be fun for us.
24.456.
Gallagher about to be put a lap down here pretty soon as we keep an eye on a couple of drivers further back. So first round 18, 19, 20. That's Greg Carr and Chris David.
Nobody discussed that.
Staying high, Michael.
Appreciate it.
No need to start hitting me more.
Ton of lap cars up here in front of me.
You won't see the bounce back.
They am pretty resilient.
Yeah.
But as we keep an eye here on some of the other
24.57.
drivers, we pick up Michael Conti, putting another car a lap
It's
down.
working. Yeah, I
Air
guess.
tires, sir.
Look at how much of an advantage Michael Conti has built already. To 9/10 of a second separating first from second place. Conti in a different zip code here when it comes to this long run pace.
24.597.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, with the experience that Michael Conti has behind the wheel of cars here on iRacing, I mean, really expect anything less.
On the bottom inside. Still there.
Closer here, Adam Benefield trying to go toe-to-toe with Tommy Gossett here in the midst of
Clear, clear,
traffic.
clear.
So Adam Benefield
They know you're coming.
taking the spot from Tommy Gossett down here to
24.933.
Gap right now is 1 second between Conti and Sean Conklin, but Benefield is now clear. He's getting around the lap car of Randy Mullins here around for and to go on without a Benefield sitting down.
the iconic pace scheme there for Benefield.
24.783.
Justin's pitting from third.
Metallic blue.
Good to know.
5 years at this point.
He's been running that.
I think I might stay out a few more, you think?
Fast guys running 24.392.
Yeah, I can't stay out too much.
Something about consistency, right?
Nothing wrong
Just
with that.
Levine
Second man.
dives the 19 Mac Tools Camry down pit road here for 4 tires.
24.757.
That's what speed is right there. Just
Hitting this
insane.
time.
Like, yeah, that 83 machine's being just right down there, tucked up on the line, letting the car go where the car wants. Not overdriving it, not forcing it. Just patience. And it's a long game here. So getting long green flag run, that's what pays off.
Absolutely. That's always the best thing here. When you get that long green flag run, you take care of your tires,
Someone just missed the pit and went down right in front of it. So be careful. I've seen that multiple times this week. So be careful. It's a tight left turn to get into the pit.
Okay. I did a few practice green flag stops during practice. But I see, yeah, it definitely is tight there if you go too fast.
Those rear tires.
Pretty good.
24.
Yeah, I haven't done any practice. I should have, but
You'll see where I'm turning in, you'll see the lines on the apron. There's a 3, a 2, and then a 1. I'm actually trying to pivot in right in between the 3 and the 2.
okay.
And that seemed to be pretty smooth, but I'm slowing down. Obviously, I don't go in probably as quick as you guys do, so.
24.658.
As we watch these drivers work their way through and negotiate.
I think I'm going to try and go down a couple more times around and then pit.
Bottom Johnson.
Schaffner is a lap down in 25th.
24.709.
That's where Schaffner's hoping to get a little bit more out of the corn machine here in corn country.
Fastest guys on the track are running 24.4.
I always feel like I should hit and not be in this fucking lap traffic.
Yeah.
Drivers sitting in P3 out of
24.55.
Actually not been a good, but Tommy got
I'm in and out, so I'm just going to have to be careful.
for him.
I appreciate it.
Your top 368 laps. So it's going to be a close call to see how much longer these drivers are going to continue to stay out there on the racetrack with this situation. Of course, the one with the freshest tires out there is going to be getting further back.
So,
24.688.
They went sitting in 13th right now. DeCiani, that's somebody we haven't mentioned any today. There's one thing I've noticed, the weeks that we don't mention him, he tends to be pretty deadly at the end of these things.
He does, as Tommy Gotcha comes down pit road to service Boots pit crew. Flip on the jack.
24.741.
And rejoin the racetrack. I think right now for a driver like Michael Conti, now is the time to just go ahead, conserve your tires. You got a good lead advantage. Save a little bit of
Good up, my man. Tell him you're on the way. 24.759.
Comes out and try to put as many cars a lap down.
So it's definitely a situation where you don't want to get too early here, because based on how things go,
Inside.
could end up with somebody looping it.
Go on, you're inside.
no, I'm going to pit next time by.
Get stuck a few laps down,
Okay.
and any chance you have of winning this thing.
24.95. Good luck, don't die.
Jose, I'm going to pitch this lap, buddy.
Thanks, bro.
Advantage right now, 2 seconds between first and
Try not
second.
to.
Come forward, Greg.
3 seconds back from that. Adam Benefit sitting in third, followed by
25
Patrick Gibb,
pitties,
fourth,
25
fifth, Dylan Banks, sixth place, Brennan Vasilaka, followed by Keegan Sabilo, Wiles, Chris Hudson, Joseph Causey, and Chad Gibby.
I almost died.
So far,
But I didn't
overall,
die.
We'll have to
Up
wait
and away.
and see Sheldon, as that is going to be one of the
5 away.
markers coming down pit road.
At your mark.
Russell
Now,
Black comes
Sean
plenty
Conklin.
of room.
as Sean
Slide your
Conklin
tires
now
nice and
decides to
further.
pull the trigger and come down pit road.
Conklin's in.
Yeah, so he's got to try
Yeah,
and get that
Goss had already
undercut to make
pitted
a
too.
difference in time between him and Conti there. The question is, how long is Conti going to wait before he
13
fires
pitting.
back and comes down himself?
The leaders
Justin
on the
Levine's
road.
about to come
Go,
around.
Nico,
and
go,
give him
Nico.
a lead lap.
The road
Don't
speed all the way.
speed.
Get to that
Conti-
cone hall lap.
trouble. Oh,
John Bender.
somebody into the tires. Oh, no.
Car just pitted behind you.
Someone hit the freaking cone, and I almost got, but I didn't.
That's going to be a day-ender for him. Benefo now scored your leader over Patrick Gitter, Dylan Banks, and Michael Conti.
Leaders on pit road. 55.813.
On board with Conti as he is about to make his way, and here's Binder. He just couldn't slow it up enough to get down low.
24.056. Cars pitted behind us.
Under 60 cars to go.
Oh, contact. Pass the lock.
kidding me?
Contact.
Are you kidding me? Why does it happen every time I freaking hit?
All right, we need to be behind the 17.
And pass the lock hard into the outside
Significant damage there.
Well,
for
that
one of our
sucks.
points
Come around the pace car.
competitors. As we take a look at the
All right,
replay,
looks
what
like you're
happened
going to be
here.
lining up behind the 17. You'll be lining up behind the 18.
Conklin going around the outside, makes a little contact.
Behind the 18.
Round Conklin goes, collects Pascalaqua.
It's always a risky move.
Open. Good road open.
You try to go to the outside. You come into the corner of the bottom. You try to take it center corner to the top. You get around somebody that's on older tires. You're going to slide up. And a lot of times,
All right, so we're going to have to come around them 83.
So busy paying attention to what's going on in front of them, what's going on with the car.
They're going to be lining up behind the
Real
18.
shame.
I mean, I
Lining up
had
behind the 18.
two corners on my fresh tires, so damn it.
Mike Conklin
Yeah,
on the lap.
same here. I had like
22nd though.
The lucky dog. In fact, he's going to be 19, so he'll have to get
4.
Oh,
It's a lucky dog.
If
No,
he
I'm
chooses
stuck a
to
lap
do
down
so.
because Justin and them ain't going to pit.
There
Fuck,
is
man.
14 cars on the
All right,
lead
buddy.
lap.
Line up behind the
More as
18.
now more drivers are coming around, but Pratchett Gitter caught with a break here. To
I was top
come down
10.
with some fresh
Top
tires
10.
And get
God
himself ready
darn
to
it.
lead the field.
And 177 laps on the board.
Some of these guys gotta pit, though.
Send off to another quick word from our sponsors. We'll be back.
Yeah, but Justin already pitted, so he's staying out.
Serious racing action
How
here.
did he already pit, come out, and
That fresh tires, dude. He was rolling. He pitted on lap 160. Hammets.
Get behind the 21.
here we go, cycling
Line
to
up
the
behind
back.
the 48.
Levine.
They could be lining up behind the 77.
Done up. I'm unsubscribing to
We're going to restart behind the
or your
43.
TikTok, sorry.
You should be behind the 88.
You didn't want the throttle lesson?
You're going to be lining up
The
behind
hell
the
with your throttle.
5. All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 22. You're behind the 33. How about you be behind the 24? Lining up behind the 07. We should be behind the 17.
Dude, this sucks.
We should be behind the 6. About that, we on 1 to go. You'll be on the outside, looks like. All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 13.
Yeah, this sucks bad.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 13.
I mean, even Adam. I mean, Adam got screwed too.
Yeah.
Damn it. It's gonna be a mess. You got some fast people coming from behind.
Drink, man. Give those belts a good
I
start.
ain't worried. Fucking wreck 'em, bro. Not Beneville, though.
Yeah, one of
Man, go
them
do
balls
your
man
thing.
too.
Great.
Green. Your fast guys are running 3.684 inside 49.1.
Now we're back to the race Cup Series.
Still
Just
there.
Levine at the point right now as they go 3 wide down into
On the
turn
inside.
1. Dylan Biggs
got it,
back
dude.
thinking better
Running
of
me.
it.
So I was
Patrick
just trying to
Gibbs
stay
on
off
the
the
top
water.
line though and take the lead here through 1 and 2.
That thing is
Here comes
fun to
King
living
Field
shit
on
out.
the outside.
Still inside.
What a bit of
Right,
chaos
yeah.
happening here on this opening lap for these drivers on the restart as Levine was actually scared to death of what happened here. And several drivers are working their way
outside.
around the pack.
Still there, man, outside.
And here comes
Still
Keelan
there,
Vila to the
outside. 5-4.
Sheet of Dylan Banks
Right
right
loud.
behind him.
P14 is the fastest car on the track. 22.806. Nothing out the back.
Into the hands of Patrick
The gap
with the
is
instance there under
1.6.
caution. Will let us to the caution.
23.024. Good lap, man. You keep after it.
Right now, as they'll go side by side heading into turn one.
But the King of Sevilla here on a short track might be a difficult one, you know. He's got a lot of experience on these short tracks here. 2022 CRA Legal Sportsman Champion.
23.095.
Putting that at the rifle age of 15. You're doing it when you were 15, too.
Inside. 4 clear.
Just finishing
Inside.
up with
Still
Hey,
inside.
hi, here, Chad.
to make it into the broadcast.
Thank you.
Still
Yeah,
inside.
you were in middle school and high school.
Inside 2.
That's crazy.
1 inside. Clear inside. 23.299.
They said I was
Fast guys are running 23.188.
down to the bottom into
Inside.
turn one. Here comes King Sabila with a huge
Still
charge.
inside.
To the bottom of the track,
Clear,
trying to
clear,
get
good
past the
job.
21 machine to get her. Loses a lot of momentum down the back straightaway though with that. Now he's going to fall into the middle of 3 wide as Tommy Gossett dives to the bottom with Dylan Banks to the outside. In the middle lane, prevailing with the momentum here for King as he gets back to the rear of the 21 machine and gets a little bit of a push down into turn number 1.
He is getting a big run right here as they'll go side by side for position, and Tommy Gossett is getting the run he needs to get around Patrick Gitter with
Still there.
those fresh set of tires, and he has got it wound up, ready to go.
Still
He'll
inside.
send it to the bottom of the
Clear,
racetrack
clear,
and
clear.
try and clear
Adam, go ahead,
Patrick
Megan.
Gitter off
Inside.
turn number 4, pushing him up the racetrack, and he
23.792.
almost cleared
Still
the 21
inside.
machine.
Clear. Inside, inside.
An absolute roller coaster of a race.
Keep it up, man. Keep working. You can do it.
Into, but here comes Gitter with a
Yeah.
one charge to the outside line.
1.5. Still
Trying to get
inside.
side by side with him down the
The
back straight was a
0.7
drag
is
race
the
into
leader.
turn 3. Here comes Tommy with a run to the bottom. Trying for the slide job, and it looks like he's going to take it here. Tommy Gossett from first to worst to worst to first,
24.036.
and back to first
Outside.
again here.
Still outside. You're
88
clear.
laps in.
And so far, it's going to be, here comes that 48
Fitting,
machine of
fitting.
Dylan Banks with a big run. He'll go around the outside and try to pick up some momentum and get around Keegan Sabine. Levine coming up pit road.
23.674.
Do you have a right? Oh, I think he had the tire
Hard into
down.
the barrels. Yeah, hard into the barrels from Justin Levine.
I think he had the tire down. Look at how that car is kind of tilted over.
Sun that was up. There would be no reason in the world why he would hit. So short after a restart.
23.673.
Joseph Gauzy right now trying to work to the back with the 77 machine of Keegan Sabila. Tommy Gossett walking away with a huge advantage on the back straightaways. Dylan Banks gives a little bit of a Harry Houdini act down the back straightaway.
Fast guys are running 23.372. 23.64.
Pick up Tommy Gossett has extended his lead by 1.2 seconds. Dylan Banks and Patrick Gitter trying to recover and see if they can go hunt down
Now.
the race leader.
We get a little long run here. The caution comes out. We might possibly get away from him.
Yeah, with frickin' old ass tires.
And you don't think it's going to get crazy at the end?
That's fair. That's a really good point.
Just got to bank on a caution. I'm not going to be able to catch Benefield and the other guy fighting for Lucky Dog. So I just backed off and kind of
24.05.
let the lead lap cars go because I'm not going to be that guy.
If
I'm not going to be able to get Lucky Dog, then
1.6 second advantage on the field, but I have
I'm not
to be
gonna hold
worried
these
though at
guys
the same
up.
time. You know, we saw Tommy up in front pull away like this earlier in the race.
It was nice racing with Conti there for a minute.
P28 is the fastest car on the racetrack.
I'm curious too because we saw him.
23.
I mean, it really wasn't racing. It was just him passing a lapped car.
Off the back.
But I looked at it as
While everyone else is
racing.
kind of backing up, saving their equipment here. But the thing is, we're closing in on about 35 laps to go. So he can play his cards right. He just
to Lockwood here.
Thank you, Conti. Appreciate it.
Outside here, comes Coffin down the back straightaway. The momentum going to clear the 6 machine moving forward.
24.124.
That's for Lockwood doing everything he can to hold on here, even after his situation that happened. Continue to press forward, sitting in 13th as Sean Conklin makes his move around the outside to hold on to that 12th position.
I love the green flag racing here.
Yes, sir.
Even May Opens have been like this.
Oh, really? Nice.
Pretty much. I mean, I've gotten in one bad one, but other than that, they've been really good.
Make contact of any sort with them again. Last thing you want to do, especially on these short tracks, is just rouse somebody up by accident.
Yeah, I'm really glad this has been mostly green.
24.173.
Number 4 as we keep an eye on a couple of other battles. Pascal Lockwood and Conklin still going at it as they work their way around the circuit. And so far, Michael Conti also trying to fight his way through, sitting in P7 as Sevilla hits the wall.
Well, next week is the Glen, so there shouldn't be no cautions.
Spanks, Patrick Gitter going at it here. Gitter trying to get past
24.2.
Super excited.
Banks here to
Super
the outside
excited.
spot.
But I remember I've spent so much time there trying to figure that track out and like getting up to speed. Like I'm actually kind of excited to go back. Because that was when I was really focused on catching you and Moultrie there. Like I did everything I could to try and catch you guys there.
Well, and I think back then I was on EPI.
Yeah.
The last time we went, I was on EPI.
I'm going to say, Tommy Gossa has pulled an incredible strategy right here if he's able to make this work as Conti is trying to get around Chris Hudson. His consistency found his way into the top 10.
24.317.
Surprising. Hudson has been on a tear here in recent weeks. Starting with the road courses, before that, felt like he was on the butt of every joke, just, getting caught up in other people's messes. Maybe, trying to adapt to the car a little bit too, but ever since we hit the Daytona road course, Mexico City week, he's been
24.319.
week in and week out. I figured it would be great for the road course. He'd probably fall back into a slump once we head back to the ovals just because of how competitive everything is. Missing one thing compounds. But it seems like he's found what he was looking for. As he pulls off another good
Cleared that at
10
24.192. 24.198.
Right here to make sure it works out for him as they work their way off corner exit. Joseph Kazi and Dylan Banks moving up a couple of spots. He's in the second position, getting around both Gitter and Keegan Sabila.
These guys have to be careful though running around Joseph Spin Kazi.
24.348.
Banks still trying to hold up Patrick Gitter. And Gossett is gone.
He's gone and continuing to pull away further and further. 2.6 seconds separate them here with just now under 30 laps to go as they continue to press forward here. And Gossett just now needs to maintain.
24.409.
Push his way forward. He doesn't need to overextend those tires. He's just got to maintain the gap now.
Speaking of self-spinning, Kobe Jackson, nice of you to join us in the chat tonight. Bumper to bumper here, 2-3. Gitter to the back bumper cover of the 48 machine of Dylan Banks. I think Gitter might start to lose a little bit of that patience here. Laps are starting to wind down, just under 30 laps remaining here. The outside line through 1 and 2. Here comes Patrick Gitter with a huge charge down the back straightaway. He's going to clear Dylan Banks for second spot.
I have to go back and look at that accident to see what the hell happened.
This is going to get good right here because here comes
when that caution came out.
Yeah.
Drivers, Michael Conti
I just,
getting
man,
around
I'll tell you, if it's ever going to happen, it'll happen to me.
Do they have enough time
I always seem to get called, and it's right after I pit too. Either right after I pit or right as soon as I get into the pits. Always happens.
See, and that's where I always try to do, like, man, any of these, like, kind of sketchy pit road entries, I try to stay out as long as I can, and I feel like it's always paid off. Every time I try to pit early or with, you know, like right before everybody else, I get burned.
See, like being in the top 10, you can't let them guys get 5 laps on their tires, or you're fucking gone, or they're gone.
Sabino's trying to go for one of his best finishes of the season. I have to say right here as he tries to get a good run. Adam Benefield is going to have something to say about that as he tries to make the run. Of course, I think Benefield is, yes, a lap down, so he is trying to catch up to Josh Schaffner to be the first car 1 lap down. Benefield's running great.
24, 7.
Really screwed over there with the caution mid-race. King Sabilo now shouts down to the bottom of the track here to try and get by Banks. He's good run down the back straightaway. He's nice to send it down into turn 3. I don't think he's going to be able to get it done though, because you see how much that outside line momentum carries you down the straightaway. If he wants to get this pass done, he's got to get to the right.
24, 2, 1.
Banks is going to let him have it either, because he knows that if he can just keep up to that seam in the asphalt covered, there's no way a 77 machine can get by him up there on that top, because there is no grip once you get up in the bumps.
There is no grip whatsoever, so you got to be careful with that as you ride on Lucas Sevilla as he gets a good run, trying to keep up with the pace of Dylan Banks as he now tucks it down against that painted white line. Dylan Banks in the Big 3-1 Toyota trying to stay a little higher up.
The guy that was racing 4 for 10th is now 4th.
Gets him in the corner, so once they hit that straightaway, the highline just pulls him. And if he goes up there to that outside
Well, that
line,
happened quick, huh?
Shadow what Banks is doing.
Well, it's like, it makes me wonder, like, could I have been up there?
Trying to work his way through the dirty air. And here comes Michael
Probably. Frickin' Levine's back here with me.
24.3.
He pitted again.
I know he did.
I don't understand. I don't understand that.
I gotta say, it's gonna be close. He's got all of them back up for Keegan Sevilla as they get around Josh Schaffner. The lap down cars.
Fastest guys on the track are running 24.253. Still there.
Hold on to the time being against Michael Conti.
24.578. Clear.
Flag runs, man. Laps click off, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I mean, shit, we're already at 15 to go. Holy shit.
Spot here for the good top 10 finish.
On the track here, they're 1 and 2. Michael Conti helps the door of Keegan Sabilo down the back straightaway. Sabilo using the top line to carry him away, though. But not going to last long here as Conti sends it down to the bottom. You know, Keegan learning a couple important lessons here from a long-standing
24.506.
Not pro anymore, but you know, in my heart, Conti is always pro
champion. Yeah, he is retired. Let's just say.
Legendary track record.
24.423. Inside quarter.
Display of it here.
Still inside.
Pack right now. It is still Tommy Gossett as we watch.
Still inside.
Toe-to-toe here with Dylan Banks.
Clear.
Have you been icing it at all?
Decent run down the front straightaway.
Yeah.
Not enough as Banks.
I'm bad when it comes to all that shit.
24.412.
Yeah,
my wife was just shocked that I even was the one that scheduled the doctor's appointment.
Benefield, and as they come off
Okay.
turn number 2,
Proud of you.
Sabilo hits the wall a little bit right
Yeah, they
there.
better not tell me I can't sim race. So,
right. Like,
screw
no.
you.
What
Screw
else
you.
got? Well, that's when we were up north. I was getting on the back of the boat, and my foot slipped, and I went friggin' shin first right into the corner of the transom on my boat, and it took a nice little friggin' chunk right out of my shin. And I went in to urgent care, and they're like, yeah, you just want to keep it covered and keep it clean. And I basically said the same thing. I'm like, am I good to go in the water? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, okay, good, because I was going to do it anyway. I just wanted to know.
Head down to turn 1 and 2, 9 laps to go. As he looks to the inside, gets a great run.
Yeah, like, oh, I need to be in this thing? Okay, when I get home, guess what? This thing's coming off.
Yeah, like I'll wear it while I'm working, so I can get light duty. Or some like restricted ADA stuff.
Had a lot of misfortune. Late laps of these things.
24.62.
7 laps to go.
Inside.
On the back right now.
You're clear.
Like, I'm not trying
I thought the
to
tires were going to
get in between this guy's battle right in front of me, but I have a position car catching me, so when do I, even though I'm a lap down, when do I say, okay, fuck this, I'm trying to keep a position.
Almost clear.
Yeah, I think you just race your race. Say, screw it, if you get that position, bro.
And he will almost clear him.
I got Justin Levine catching.
Almost makes contact with him as they come off. A little bit of sideways contact. If he got to back up, slots back behind Dylan Banks.
24.3. Still inside.
Conti on the back straight, not able to get the momentum he needs.
Still inside.
Now
Clear.
bumper to turn 3. Conti dives down late into the corner, trying to find the momentum past the 48 machine of Banks. Banks doing an incredible job of being defensive against the top.
24.415.
This is going to get exciting right here.
Inside. Still there.
Oh, I know, but it's going to get better.
Clear, clear,
it does.
clear.
It is as he
Inside.
uses Conti trying
lap
to
down.
Dylan Banks off turn
Inside.
4, and he
Clear low.
does just barely, though, to cross line. He gets the spot.
24.536.
On holding strong, keeping the driver of Michael Conti on
Banks.
Yeah.
Heavy contact. The
Fast
outside
guys are
wall,
at
that's going to finish it off. Michael Conti's going to take over the 3rd spot here in the closing laps. We take 5 to go.
And 4 to go now as Tommy Gossick.
Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna let you have it.
Seconds ahead.
Good job. You're holding your own there.
Second, he has about a comfortable 1 second advantage over Conti, Banks, Sabilo, and Kazi, who are trying to close in this fight.
Thank you, Dave.
He gets Sabilo down to the inside here through 3 and 4, trying to get past Dylan Banks.
Oh, baby.
Back on the top line.
Oh, baby, wave around.
Back in line, and the caution is out.
Happened to me Monday night.
Josh shot there hard into the outside wall, and Tommy Gossick
around the same car.
They're literally like, what are we doing?
Good job, buddy. 2 more, man. Come on.
That has been every race this
Shit
week.
is about to get
Down to that
crazy.
5
Next, this will be a
window.
green white checker for those guys,
No
eh?
matter how long it feels like we've been going green,
Yeah.
somebody finds a way to step on it.
I'm staying out.
Schaffner.
Oh yeah, I'm getting a wave around. I'm getting back on the lead lap, so when they destroy him going into the 1, I can go around them.
Yeah, and then we can go in and get tires.
Unless someone stays out right here, which I can't see someone staying out.
Not for the leaders, no way.
Once that wheel gets pointed to the right, there's nothing you can do. It's
Okay.
long for the right at that
That's the
point.
white flag.
Yep, people stayed out.
3.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we got one car staying out.
And
Dylan
we have
Banks.
one coming to the outside.
Stay out here with Tommy Gossett.
I got the white flag.
Yeah, so do I. They must not have frickin' green white checkers on.
Gossett stays out. Dylan Banks is
Ooh.
out.
There's no green light checker in this league.
stay out.
I think we
hold
just
on.
realized that.
Oh,
There's not.
Hold on, let's see if there's a green white checker.
So, well, Okay.
No green
You're going to be
flash
coming
out.
around the 77.
So that's why no one pitted, eh?
Well, now the
All right, so we're going to have to come around the 38.
So
Well, damn. Well, that
Just start
sucks.
safe. Tommy
Race is
Gossett
over.
give a couple of drivers a great
18.
finish right here.
There was a few cars that just pitted. Hang on, I might have gained a spot or two. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
it's interesting. This is the first time I've seen
You'll be on the
some
inside.
of these things finish under yellow, and it feels like forever.
Yeah, it's been a
Across the
while.
stripe.
Tommy Gossett takes home the win.
Nope, 21st.
Checker
Yeah, mine
flag.
stayed
You
18.
know.
Please don't
Did-
stop the shit we had going on here.
Nice win, Tommy.
So Conti pitted.
Sorry, I got some man. You want to check?
You're going to be coming around the 8. I think we should be behind the 07.
Tommy Gossett brings the Ryko Camry over the start-finish line here to burn it down.
You'll be lining up behind the
His second
13.
win. I do
You're going to
believe
be lining up behind the
the
0.
Brought out that
Well, that
call.
was a freaking boring finish. I was looking forward to some
Certainly
freaking
well earned.
excitement there,
He
bro.
definitely had the pace to make his way up to the
Yeah, like,
field
what
no
brought
matter
out
where
that
he
call?
was. Had a couple of close calls and was able to recover